Well, a New York man certainly is thankful for an anonymous sixth grader who left a note on his car after it was hit by a school bus.
Oh my gosh, Jill Swed joins us up here on the desk to discuss that and so much more in The Buzz. Jill, it's always good to have you here with us on the desk, and of course Nancy here with us today. Okay, Andrew Sipowicz is a college senior. On Monday, he parked his car only to return to find that it had been damaged. He found a note left on his car in neat penmanship that began, "If you're wondering, quote, what happened to your car?" And then the note explains that bus number 449 hit his car, then went into a detail of the mishap. It was signed a sixth grader, even included a rendering of the suspect vehicle. Armed with this information, Andrew contacted the bus company. Now they are now taking care of the repairs and fired that driver. He tweeted about the incident, and of course it's gone viral. The teacher of the student who left the note recognized the handwriting. So there are plans in the works for Andrew to thank this little girl in person. Oh my gosh.
Don't you wish we all could have that when we get into little scrapes out there and eyewitness drawing pictures?
I don't think in sixth grade I would have known that that's what you needed to do, let alone say, oh, hey, by the way, this happened.
But then for her to have such beautiful penmanship and her teacher then to recognize it, it's like, you know, who thunk it? So I guess when you have to practice how to write.
And we did a lot.
We did
Don't know that they do that much anymore.
Well, they need to.
Yep. Dutch police who found hundreds of thousands of dollars hidden inside a washing machine have detained a man on suspicion of what else? Money laundering.
Oh, of course.
Police say officers were checking a house in Western Amsterdam on Monday for unregistered residents when they found the valuable laundry load. A photo displayed on the police website showed bundles of banknotes, mainly 20 and 50 euro bills, crammed into the drum. The officers also found a money counting machine, a gun, and several cell phones.
That's almost too easy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But don't they also, isn't it legal to like smoke pot over there? So it might be like maybe drug money, maybe?
One of these things is not like the other. But I've been watching the Netflix show Ozark, and it's all about money laundering. So I'm like, I know what they were doing, and they were going to take this and this and this. You can learn a lot from Netflix these
and then
days.
it's a 2-to-1, almost 2-to-1 ratio. So if we knew exactly how much, then we'd know how much to convert it into U.S. dollars.
Well, you're getting over my head now. You're talking math.
Well, now here's a new study that proves teamwork makes the dream work, even for bottlenose dolphins. If only humans understood this concept. Scientists at the Dolphin Research Center in the Florida Keys conducted the study. They wanted to see if dolphins could actively coordinate their behaviors to achieve a common goal. Well, researchers tested the concept of teamwork by creating a task where 2 dolphins had to swim across a lagoon and each one pressed their own underwater button all at the same time. Guess what? The results? Fascinating, and prove the mammals could not only work together, but they could synchronize their actions perfectly. The best part, at least for the dolphins, they were rewarded with fish when they completed their task.
Well, you know, you can't get little kids on a swim team that coordinated to work together and accomplish a task, so that kind of blows me away.
Well, but you know, I mean, that just shows how smart dolphins are.
Dolphins
I mean, they always talk about
And they
how
talk
smart
about dolphins, and I think chimpanzees are like the closest, at least, with human tasks kind of things with the with us as well.
Right. And so, if we would just, I guess, maybe learn from mammals, animals.
Nature in general, right? Well, an amazing discovery in the Great Lakes. A steamship that sank 90 years ago was finally found at the bottom of Lake Huron. Divers got a chance to explore the wreckage of the Manitou, which sank in 1928. It was discovered in excellent conditions, but it was 200 feet below the surface of Georgian Bay. Now, if that wasn't cool enough, on board was a 1927 Chevrolet Coupe. Look at that. It also in excellent condition, if you don't count those barnacles. Experts say it's unlikely the ship will ever be brought to the surface. You know, it would break up and all that. But they do think they can get that classic car to the surface and maybe even put it in a museum someday.
How cool would that be to see?
Cool. That's like an underwater museum right there.
Or an underwater grave. I always think it seems so
sort
eerie.
of like the Titanic and stuff.
Exactly.
But you know what? I guess it would be interesting to know the history behind that car, who it belonged to, and just
where they were shipping it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it was going.
There you go. And that is our Buzz. More traffic and weather headed your way right after the